Hello there, Peter here from company WebAcom. We're a web development service building very nice customized websites. Today we'll be building together this contact form right over here for one of our clients. If you haven't seen our other videos, we not only build websites, but we also show how we build websites for other developers. So let's build this contact form together. It's going to have a title, contact us, first name, last name. It will have beautiful background image, and it's going to be customizable form. So even our customers or customer in this specific case will be able to access the form in the backend administration of the WordPress and make changes to it. It's going to be fairly quick and easy process. It's a very simple task here. So let's get started. I'm going to navigate over to 6A Solutions. We are building this website right now, and we have already compiled majority of the blocks. And we have to delete this because it's not supposed to be here. That was from the previous video. Alright, so we're also going to open up styles. The way that we usually build websites is we usually go to Advanced Custom Fields boot library, and we use code within the library to build websites. It allows us to build websites fairly quickly and easily. Just open up, copy code, and fairly fast we have a website. In this specific case, we have contact forms. If going to go to forms, we can see that we have somewhat similar thing, but this form is way too complicated for this specific case. This has a map, we don't need that. So we really need to build something new, and we're going to add it to our library. We're going to title this form A005, just like that. Going to have a start and end. So this will be our style sheet, and we're going to repeat the same process with our template file. Start and 5 end. We probably don't need this. Going to remove just like that, but we do need a section ID. That is for sure. We'll also need a container that will hold our form, and we'll need a title. So you can see that I'm just copying the previously compiled scripts, so we don't spend too much time recoding the things that we already coded. Okay. What else do we need? We need to actually add the form. So I'm just going to copy this, paste it here, remove this, and that's where our form will go. Now, do I really want to have Advanced Custom Fields field just for the title of the contact form? No, I don't. So we're going to remove this. We're going to use the actual contact form's title as a title for the form. So I'm just going to upload this. You can see that I have left quite a bit of empty spaces here, just so that we can see elements a bit better. I'm going to this, and I'm pretty sure that we're going to use this same font here for the title. And I'm not sure what title we'll have. Maybe it will be H1, but likely it's going to be H2. It will be centered, yes. It will have this color and font size. We'll probably have to change this, but we'll see. Okay, so we have that done. If I'm going to refresh the page, we'll see nothing here, and that's good. Let's have a look at our form. I'm going to go to Forms. Before we do that, let's have a look at the page. Now we're going to have a background image. Now the background image will require us to have a place to add it to. So I'm thinking we will need to create advanced custom fields just so we can quickly add background image without having to go over to FTP and uploading images separately. So let's just do that. Let's just create a new group. Now there's going to be a background image that will change depending on what we select within advanced custom fields. So I'm going to grab a code from my previous development here. Here we go, style background image. Just copy this and let's paste it here. I think it will be called image. Pretty sure that's what I'll call it. Okay, so we have background image, we have title, right? So let's just add our own custom title. This way we are in control of it a bit better. H2. Title. Okay, good. Last but not least, we need space now for our form, because we took it up with the title. So the form will go here. Form will go here. Let's upload this. We shouldn't see anything because we don't have this created yet. Let's put that in place. Going to go to custom fields. Oops, that's the wrong website. And that's the wrong website. Dashboard. Custom fields. Add new. And this is going to be a group. Where's my group field? Oh. Been working too long. So this is going to be, yeah, same A0005. Okay, and this is going to be group field. There we go. We're going to add a field called title should be a text, and we'll add a field called image. It's going to be an image. It's going to be image URL. Going to scroll down. Post template equals to homepage. Scroll down, hide content editor. Done. Publish. Let's go back to pages. Homepage. Going to move this all the way down, because I like elements to be in proper order as I create them. What was that? Contact us? Contact us. Okay. Image. We have a designer that worked on an image, and we're going to use that image. And what image is that? It's a bunch of people sitting, listening to somebody. Contact form. Yeah, she even titled it properly. By the way, if you are a developer and you need a graphic designer, we do offer graphic design services. We have really good designers that know what they're doing. And we do design work for other web development companies. So this is something that interests you, we can offer that service. Okay, so let's have a look at what it shows. Going to save this. This is ready. Don't expect to see much. Now let's add the actual form. I'm using something called Formidable forms. I was able to get into their program when they just started. So I was able to grandfather the license, and I'm able to pretty much create unlimited number of websites that use the forms. Okay, so this is going to be a blank form. Contact us. So this is going to be, what was the first name, last name, phone, email. First name, class. This can be a first item, half the page. Add field, text field, last name. Pretty much I'm going to just repeat the same process. Oops, that's not going to be email. Confirm. It's going to be a phone number. Okay. Last but not least, going to do a paragraph here with, what was that? Comments. Date. Going to add the reCAPTCHA. Alrighty, so we need to integrate it now. We're going to go to settings, integrate with PHP. Did you see I clicked that small button there to get this? Okay. We don't need to submit with Ajax. And we're going to paste it right here. Let's have a look. There we go. Now a couple of things that we want to address. The titles for the fields, they need to go inside of the boxes. Going to go back to build. Label position, placeholder inside the field. Sometimes it can become fairly repetitive and boring. Update. Okay, I think that's fairly good. Now, the submit button doesn't look too sharp here. Should be get started, and it should be bigger. So, for that we have Formidable styles that we can use. I'm going to go to settings. And styling buttons. Get started, and it's going to be alignment center. Update. Let's see if we need to apply some special styling to it. I think we do, because this button doesn't look good at all. It needs to be bigger. And the text needs to be bolder. Alright, so we have to create a new style. We're going to go to maybe we can do that on our own here. Submit button. Button class submit button. Okay. We're going to title this A0005 SBM. Why not? Update. I'm still going to put that ID and did you notice that we have 004 here, which needs to be changed to 5? Okay, I think I might have made a mistake here as well. Yeah, this needs to be changed to 5, just like that. Okay, I think now we're in a good shape. Good. Let's modify this button. Inspect. Now, first of all, I want to use that same font as we used for the Contact Us. What was that? This font. And also the Contact Us form, font needs to be white color, just like that. Now the button has this font size, font family, sorry, font size will be 25 pixels, and I think that's good. That actually looks better than what we had on the initial template from Designer. I'm going to add that to CSS files. Let's refresh this. Okay, good. If we look closely, Designer has also incorporated this border, and we have a footer that has a black line, but that's the footer. We're going to build footer next. Let's do the yellow line at the top. I'm going to click here. No, that's not that one. We actually need to create a new style here. Specifically not style, a class. And to see how the logos are very close, we need to give it a margin as well. .30 pixels. Border top solid 2, more like 5 pixels. And why am I not seeing it? It's there. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, looks like it's done. Have great contact us page. However, we're not done. Look at this. This image starts to repeat itself. I don't like that. Going to add some styling to the image background. Background position X. Center, I want it to be centralized. I also want it to cover the entire page. So we're going to cover. And I'm actually going to add a padding at the bottom here. Padding bottom. Let's give it 30 pixels. Okay, that's good. Let's copy this. That's what happens when you don't have a template. You build things from scratch. Let's have a look at how it responds. Okay, it responds really nicely. I'm happy with it. I think we can call it a finished project. The only thing that really bugs me is the space in here. I think the space here is way too big. The reason why they have space here is that when you type it, you actually see what you typed in the box, but the label goes up. And it also has margin bottom somewhere here. There it is. Margin bottom. If we reduce it to 0, that looks a bit better. Let's do 5. 5 pixels. It's probably a lot better. Let's modify that. Now I don't want to create a unique style, and because this is going to be a template that we're going to reuse, I'm going to actually add this additional class within each of the elements here, just like what we've done with the submit button. Now the trick here is to really find the exact spot that it has to be in. So I'm looking at the form ID. This is basically where the form ID is declared within the classes. So I'm pretty sure we can add it here, just like that. This is going to be not a button, it's going to be a field. Let's title it this way. Okay, so this is reCAPTCHA. I don't need to touch reCAPTCHA. reCAPTCHA is a totally different thing. ID class, yes, that's where it goes. This is for the comments. Actually, no, this is where it goes. This is where this goes here, and here, and here, and we're done. Let's click update. And we also need to add it here. It's given me an error. Why is that? That's strange. What am I not seeing? Okay. It didn't recognize, when I dragged over that period there, it didn't recognize it as a change, so that's why. Yeah, I think it should have worked, but it didn't. I think I'll have to force it to work by including the important sign here. I hate to use important signs. No, that's not the reason why. Okay. We probably included it incorrectly into the wrong location. Okay, where is this? It's right here. We do have our style class right over here. But why is it not visible? Because it's spelled incorrectly. This has to be filled. Okay, good. Now I think I can remove this exclamation mark. Important. When you see a lot of important marks, you know that the developer that was building something doesn't really know what he's doing. A good developer has very small amount of code and virtually none exclamation marks to overwrite the code. So if you're hiring a web developer, make sure you watch out that the code is small and doesn't have exclamation marks. Bad developers have a lot of code that they write. And it's messy. It has a lot of exclamation marks because they don't know how to properly, they don't really know the proper hierarchy of the CSS code. Okay, so that's done. We are pretty much ready to upload this element to our library, Advanced Custom Fields, acfboot.com. I'm going to put this video on pause right now. I'm going to go to contact forms. Within the forms, I'm going to add this as a new module that we can reuse later in the new website. And I'll be right back. And there we go. We are all done. If we're going to go to not contact and forms, click on forms. There we have it. That's the module that we have just built. I'm going to click on expand. It has the JSON file, which you can use to import advanced custom fields. Advanced custom fields forms. You have HTML. You have CSS. If you don't want to use advanced custom fields, you have just plain code here as well. And you have XML file for Formidable. If you want to use Formidable forms, you can just simply import the form into Formidable, which will include those specific classes that we defined. If you want to use some other form generation methodology, you're welcome to do that. So thanks for watching. Hopefully this was helpful. If you are interested in joining Advanced Custom Fields library, you can click on join now. It's $1 a month for the first month to try it out, and then it's $4.99 per month thereafter. If you find this interesting, useful, please hit the like button, leave a comment. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm to really bring out the channel to the front pages. And feel free to contribute. If you have a blog module that you want to share, that'll be great. Take care. Bye.